if you look upon this thing, then what you find that the politics of India is already an unreal politics. So let me mention Bombay. Bombay is considered to be a city of the Marathi speaking people, Maharashtra. But then how many Marathis are there? Are they 80%? Are they 70%? Or are they 50%? I'm sure that the reality is something very different from what any chief minister of Maharashtra would imagine when he would think of Bombay as a city belonging to Maharashtra. So, if your biggest city is no longer a Maratha city or a Maratha speaking place, or in any situation, if there are 40% people in it who are speaking non Marathi, then are you justified in calling it a Maratha city or a Maharashtrian city? Are you justified in calling somebody like Kangana Rawat as an outsider? I'm just giving you one small indication about the kind of debates that are taking place and the perversions that we are going into. I don't want to go into details or give you many more examples because what I have indicated is something you understand very well. That when our leaders, when a chief minister of any state claims that the state belongs to such and such language speakers, then how false that claim is, how untenable that claim is. And in the last 10 years, it has become an untenable claim in almost every part of India. Then this situation is going to grow in the direction that I have talked about. The whole identity would only be an identity on paper. In reality, it would be different. Because we have laws, because we have people living and thinking about themselves in such a unreal manner, we have all kinds of conflicts. And we have all kinds of identity problems and distribution of various so called rights of the people. For instance, admission to educational institutions, the quotas, people demanding different kinds of quotas on linguistic basis. There was, I think, a move to reserve a certain amount of jobs for the Marathi people in Maharashtra. And the court, I think, struck it off. The whole thing is still sub judice, I believe. In any case, it is still a matter of dispute. Now, these kinds of disputes are constantly multiplying. So, one has to look about the question of language in a very different manner. And if you are going to look upon it in a very different manner, then what way would you work it out? How will you change the identity of a present day linguistic state into something different? Uh, this is a very important question. If you are going to change the identity, then what would you do? Would you say that every state should become a double language state or a triple language state or a quadruple language state? That Delhi, for instance, should have Punjabi, Urdu, Hindi, and Bhojpuri, four languages as its language. Because you are already fighting elections according to that. You are already looking upon different sections of the people in Delhi according to that. So, as I asked you the question, how will you come out of this conundrum?